Hi, comic book fans, and welcome to another Geeky Weekly show. And today I will be running the draw for my amazing Spider-Man number, what number is it? Number 16 with Daredevil. And I will be running that at 9 o'clock. Okay, so if you want to go away or do something, you can. I will run the draw for this at 9 o'clock. I put all the names on a wheel that took me flipping ages. Because lots of people entered. If you had one entry, you've got about a 1.2% chance of winning. If you've got two entries, you've got about a 2.5% chance. And if you're Kyle, who got the maximum number of entries, you get 4 entries. That's the maximum number. So there were 3 videos you could comment on, and you got 2 entries if you are on last week's show. Kyle is going to say he wants 6 entries. I'm afraid he's not allowed 6 entries. He's only allowed 1 entry. Although we did 2 aborted attempts of this show last week, you're only allowed 1 entry for last week's Weekly Geekly show. Right.
So I've got 4 then in that case, have I?
Terry, you have 4. Yes, I think you have 3. You didn't comment on one of my videos. I don't think you commented on the short one.
Yeah, I did.
Did you? Well, you probably got 4 entries then. Kyle,
so I know I should. I put it on there. I know I shouldn't enter. You want 16?
Bill is here.
Oh, there he is.
Hi, Bill.
Hey guys.
So yeah, I will be doing that draw at 9 o'clock. So yes, everybody's got between 1 and 4 entries on the wheel. The size of their wedge is equivalent to the number of entries they've got. So Bill, you despite the fact you have commented on none of my videos ever, you do have 2 entries because you were on last week's show.
Oh, thanks.
We can't let this slip, Mark. Well, I know that you're doing your speech about the wheel, but we can't let this slip. Bill's come as a girl this week. What the hell have you done with your hair?
Hi, everybody. Hi, girls. Hi, ladies. I don't have ponytails, though. Pigtails.
It's Wilhelmina Field.
Wilma
Field. Yeah, Kyle does have the biggest wedge. We've known that for a long time. He tells us about it virtually every week. Right. Good evening, Colin. Colin has 3 entries. And Colin won the big prize on my Whatnot show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he won the signed Frank Miller Ronin.
Whoa.
Wobbly.
So Colin, if he wins tonight, he's very lucky on my giveaways. Right. Okay. So Terry and I were at the Thought Bubble convention
this weekend.
Yeah. How was it?
Well, getting there was a bit of a nightmare because we had a storm on Friday when both Terry and I were traveling. So we had to drive through the storm. I think poor old Terry left at 9 o'clock in the morning and got there at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, Storm Claudia. She's to blame, or Claudia, as they were saying on the radio. But I say Claudia.
Yeah, well, it was definitely Claudia.
Yeah.
The skies were cloudy all day, right?
Yeah,
they definitely were.
Yeah,
but a good time was had. But while I was there for the full event, Terry unfortunately got called back, and only was there for the Saturday.
Yeah.
And he was up being the only sober person among a group of drunks at 2:30 in the morning. I was long asleep by then.
As far as we know.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, what happens in Harrogate stays in Harrogate, Bill.
Exactly. So did you guys
next year?
Did you guys have a great time?
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it.
How about you, Terry?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed what he done. As I say, for personal reasons, I had to go away, sort of thing. I mean, I had booked to stay on Sunday.
Your
go home on Monday, but it didn't happen.
Your usual reasons, Terry?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll just leave it at that. We understand. We understand. So we had Comic Art San Antonio convention this weekend here in San Antonio. Got to meet and hang out and drink with Rick Leonardi, who is, man, that guy is super cool. He's the co-creator of Spider-Man 2099. He's did quite a bit for the X-Men and X-Force, if I'm not mistaken. Just a real gentleman, a real pleasure to be around. There were at the after party, which was the best part of the whole show, of course. We got to meet with a lot of the artists and a lot of the attendees. It was strictly comics, no pops, nothing but comics. Yeah, this was a big deal, and it's either the third or the fourth year. But my friend Naz Rodriguez does it. He and his wife, and I have to tell you, it was really spectacular this year, and we did quite well. I think we made about $1,000 at the show. So
did you have a stall there? Did you?
The store did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Phil had a table for AxiCab, and Phil's Kickstarter ended last week, and I think it ended 10 times what he was asking. So that was a good thing.
Yes, I did have. I used to have an original art page by Rick Leonardi, but I sold it.
Aw. He's great, and he's just one of the nicest guys, really. And so there were like 5 Eisner winners at the party.
Wow.
Yeah, so there were a lot of really big names in comics, or at least among comic fans, big names, not household names by any means, but it was a lot of fun, and had a lot. I'll go get some a print I got. This guy, I can't remember his name, but he's reimagining basically the Universal Monsters, but he's not calling them Universal Monsters. And he's been doing a fantastic job with it. I bought a print of his Creature from the Black Lagoon knockoff, as it were. It's not really a knockoff. It's just, it's easier to say reimagining, but it's also a knockoff. But but I did manage to buy all 3 issues of Fat Man, the Human Flying Saucer by C.C. Beck from the 1960s.
All right, yeah.
Which are amazing. And then I bought 6 issues of Herbie and Herbie appearances from Forbidden Worlds. Nice. And I also, what else did I get?
We need to see these. It's no good just telling us.
All right, let me go get them.
That used to be the point of the program, wasn't it? Bless him.
So, have your sales gone up, Darren?
Rick Leonardi is on present. Rick Leonardi cover, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a Daredevil one. Let's see if I can make it move. This is one I used to read when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
There's this Sig in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, it's a nice cover, that. I don't think I've seen that before.
Really, really chunky lips he used to do, and chunky sort of facial features.
Is that a variant cover?
So, yeah. No, that's a normal cover, but it does look very bright there. So when they've embellished the covers.
I mean, I must have 249, but I just don't remember that cover. I'm going to have a look.
Yeah. So no, I mean, so I go off sort of web hits, Mark. For viewers on the show who don't know, I mean, I've been running the sale since 1st November, which is half price DC and 10% off Marvel. But I decided in the last couple of days just to enhance it a bit and offer some money off at the cart as well. So if someone would really fill their cart with DC or indie comics, they can achieve 73% discount, which is mental, absolutely mental. But if they really fill their cart, as if they go with the Marvel, you can still get to 33% off at the maximum level with all the Marvel, which is, it breaks my heart because I didn't want to discount.
There's some big comics there as well.
What number was that? Dan? What number was that?
249.
249.
What's the big deal about Deadpool 9?
No, 249. Daredevil 249 was a Rick Leonardi cover.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Gotcha.
Kyle is desperately trying to get more entries. No, it was this is not an entry show. Otherwise, all
anyway,
no, Kyle.
So,
I've done the wheel.
All Mark's hard work, we wasted time.
Just to finish the story off.
So this,
I'm going to make you big.
Okay, make me big. So this is the wonderful art by Shannon Denton. I keep forgetting his name for some reason. And this is part of his reimagining.
That's really nice, Bill. Is that a signed print?
Signed print, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me. I get my stuff signed to me because I realize in some cases that might devalue the signature, but to me, I like to get them personalized.
Yeah, you're not going to sell it, are you, Bill? I mean, I've got a couple.
I'm probably not, and even if I did, I don't think I don't care if it's. I don't. When I buy something signed, if it's signed to another person, it doesn't bother me. So I'm just forcing everyone else for it not to bother also. So I got. Where is it? I got. I could have sworn I brought. Here it is. So this is his preview book. And these are all the reimaginings that he's done. It's actually really great, And
is this guy Shannon?
Yes, it's Shannon Eric Denton, and I believe John C. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Cboins Saboins is the writer, if I'm not mistaken. And they call themselves Monster Forge.
Nice.
And there's not a lot of the insides are just a lot of rough art from the first proposed comic.
It's like an ash can.
It is an ash can, but I had to buy the print to get the book, and that's fine. The print was only $20, and I felt like that was a good deal. And then this, so we were right across the way. Alex that works for me is working for Anthony Tolan, also on the side, and he's helping organize his 1,000,000 books, and I'm not exaggerating. It's about 1,000,000 books, and his collection, and he's also he's also doing help, kind of home health care. So at the same time he's doing that, he's making sure he takes his meds and things of that nature. But Tony set up right across the way from us, so he was right there, and that son of a gun, he'd go, "Oh, Bill, don't you want these?" And so, my friend Lee calls Tony the most boring man in the world. He isn't. He's a very nice guy, but he does speak in a monotone, and that doesn't help him any. But Tony's very interesting when it comes to the fact that he's colored more Batman comics and more Batman covers than any other human ever. So he's got quite a mantle, to top, which I don't think anyone will. But he did it all old school style. He did it all with the Dr. Martens inks. And this, I don't know if you can tell, but there's notations in each color area of what color he's using.
Oh yeah.
And so this is a color inked cover from Ambush Bug.
Very nice.
And I bought this from my friend Morris.
Yeah.
and who's a huge ambush bug fan, and he and I are actually in talks to create an ambush bug animated TV series for James Gunn. But that's, I mean, we barely got through the all of the basically jumped through all the hoops almost, and if we we just have to talk to like 2 more people to get to James. So I feel like there's a good chance
Oh,
he'll
well,
see it.
good luck, Bill.
Yeah, and we came up with a 3-season plot line.
Wow.
And
Okay.
yeah, and Morris has a doctorate in comicology and graphic storytelling, and he and I have been friends, gosh, almost 40 years. And he's a really great friend of mine. And he used to be a teenager. He'd come into the comic store I ran when I was in my early 20s, and he's the one who gave me the carousel horse that Blanca almost killed me over. But that's another story altogether. But this is beautiful. And look how, it's hard to imagine now because people color so differently and it's all computer colored.
Yeah.
But this is really amazing if you think about it. That people used to have to hand ink the page and then submit it to the printing plant.
It's a dead art now, isn't it?
It is, but I don't think people have snapped to it because Anthony doesn't sell an awful lot of his artwork at these things. He mainly sells his comics from his collection, and I think that's pretty crazy because this is good. I just think people don't understand the significance of it and that it's actual art and it's actual color art, which is very rare to find in comics. So
yeah,
at some point he'll sell a lot more. I have a feeling, but. And
I have some of those. I have some of those things. I think I might have got them from Kyle.
They're pretty amazing, I think.
Yeah.
I really love this stuff.
Oh, and yeah, mine's an issue of Daredevil. Yeah, I've got about half a comic. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love that.
So this is really great stuff. And 1967. Number one. Number 2, which happens to be my favorite issue. I just love all the ridiculous characters in here.
Yeah, brilliant.
And all C.C. Beck and Otto Binder, the 2 guys who created Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel. And then this is the 3rd and final issue.
Yeah, very
just
nice.
Great stuff. Great comic stuff. This is Herbie number 1.
Wow. How much did that cost you, Bill? Is that the price on the cover?
No, I got it for a lot less because it's one staple list attached, so I got it for about $30, which I felt like was a really good deal.
Value. That's good buy.
And then this is number 3.
Yes, I've seen that one before.
Yeah, this is one of his more famous covers, I think.
Yeah.
And this is number 5.
Yeah, I do like Herbie.
And this one, let's look at this one for a second. This one I actually have out. This is number 4. Look at that great cover.
These are all Ogden Whitney, aren't they?
All Ogden Whitney, yes. And just this one's about to fall apart, so I want to be careful, but I do want to show you some of the great artwork.
Yeah.
Just really great stuff.
Yeah.
And read Herbie. What's funny is they would tell you what was coming the next issue on this page. So I just showed you the cover, that cover.
Yeah.
But just great stuff. Great stuff. They even did a Beatles parody, which I thought was kind of funny.
That's Beatles Herbie.
Yeah. Beatles. Yeah. And it was, to say it was an absurd comic is, it's so much more than that. It's very Dada. It's very weird. You never knew what was going to happen. And just one of the greatest comics I think of all time. It certainly it probably had a lot to do with starting the underground movement, because this was really off the wall stuff that was about the same time that the underground movement started.
Yeah.
So for a traditional comic, it's, you know, pretty awesome, I think. And then this is the very first Herbie cover, and this was he first appeared in Forbidden Worlds,
I
and
didn't
then
know that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then they gave him his own comic. But this is his first cover. Yes, I am. Thank you, Kyle. I'm very Dada-esque. Sheep. I'm sorry, that was supposed to be a Dada joke, where I said nothing that made sense. But most of the stuff that comes out of me doesn't make sense, so it's okay. But this is a great cover. Ogden Whitney, he was a real, he was a troubled man.
Yeah, he was.
But he did some. Oh, and here's something. Here's one of your biggest exports to the U.S. From the 40s, 50s, and 60s. On the cover, it's the Elizabeth Taylor cover.
Oh, wow. That's
And
great.
of course, she's in love with Herbie. And if I'm not mistaken, Richard Burton gets pissed off at him and tries to kick his ass, and Herbie kicks his ass, or something like that.
That's fantastic.
You know that
What
Richard Burton. He was
number's that
always
one? I have to
causing a
look for that
ruckus. What?
It's that Ogden Whitney.
This is Ogden Whitney. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
he was really good, wasn't he?
He was
I
on
mean
that.
that face is just amazing to me. And this is probably my favorite Herbie cover of all time. Although it's a Forbidden World cover, but yeah, Kyle's on fire today. But just a great. So I just showed you everything I bought the other day at the show. I didn't. Well, I was too busy kind of minding the store or the store table, so I didn't really get a chance to look around. I think Alex bought a few things, of course, but always a bride, never a bridesmaid. Thank you, Matt.
No, I
Hi,
think
Matt.
he's
How's
talking
it
about
going,
Elizabeth Taylor, not you, Bill.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Taylor.
Always a bride. Yeah. Well, there's so much. I share so much in common with her. But sorry. There's a lot of junk in there. We're about to have. Oh wait, I wanted to show one more thing. Hold on, while I'm big.
I like that Elizabeth Taylor cover.
Isn't it great? Yeah. Now this, and I'll get the original art out next. I bought the original art for this cover back at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I
San
think you showed it
Diego.
to us. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't bring it back out then if I've already shown it. I forgot. But this is great. Great cover. Warren Kremer. Just something I'm really proud of. And my friend Don Rex bought this just for me, and now he's bought another one for himself because he goes, I like that cover too. So it's but this stuff is not hard to find still, but it has been going up quite a bit in value the last few years.
Yeah, I would imagine that little dot there at 20 cents. What's that? $10?
This is probably a 10, and this one's in really nice shape. Probably 10 to 15 in this shape because it's near mint, I would say.
Yeah.
But just a great cover, great artwork.
Yeah.
I love the Harvey stuff. I really do. Hold on, let me see. I got a couple more things. Now these, I've shown these before. I still have two of these. I think I'm sending these in for grading.
Oh, you showed those last week, Bill. They're worth the
Oh, did I? Okay, well, I'm sorry. Did I show the Mad cover last week?
Yes.
I did? Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to be redundant.
All right.
But I often am. Hold on 1 second. I think I have one more thing to show.
He does have some great books. He did sell his Amazing Fantasy 15, though. Right.
So I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this stuff, but my friend Paul from England, he's quite a bit older than us. He's pushing 80, and he has done a lot. He did a lot of, he's from England. He's done quite a bit of horror art in the UK and in fanzines. He sent that to me last year. I think that's pretty amazing, actually.
The artwork's great there. Lovely.
He's fantastic. And I have some other things he's done. But this is a strip called King Aru, which was popular in the 50s and 60s by a gent named Jack Kent. And he was here in San Antonio, actually. And his artwork was very whimsical. He was often compared to Walt Kelly, but I think he was his own thing. I don't really get a lot of Walt Kelly out of this, but you know, people have to compare people to somebody. And I just think it's great. And this came from the collection from last year. And that's about all I've got.
Okay.
Are you aware that he put a message on that to who it was for?
Yeah, it's Patrick Cosgrove.
Yeah.
Most of the artwork that I had was autographed to Patrick. Mm-hmm. And even my Alex Toth page. Have I shown the Alex Toth page?
Yes.
Not recently, though, right?
No, I think it was a few months ago, last year.
Okay, well, I'll save it for next week then. But even that, and I even have a signed Girl Space Pirates print signed by Dave Stevens. Mm-hmm. Also, somewhere around here.
That's great. We've seen that as well. That is fantastic.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm going to show you a few sketches that I had done at
great.
Bubble. So I always take some blank covers up with me to Thought Bubble to get some artists to do some. So the first one I've got it was a blank cover of Vampirella #1.
That's gorgeous. Who did that?
And this is by an artist called Rosie Camp, who comes from, I think she was from somewhere like Finland. I always get the card of the artist.
She's good to the finish.
Yeah.
Unintended.
And I also probably get. And then if I've got the card, I can probably get them to come on the show. This is probably my favourite one. So every year I always get a Beano. There's usually a Beano artist at Thought Bubble. It's either Nigel Parkinson, who I've had a few covers done by, or Laura Hampson. So last year I had this done by Nigel Parkinson. Which is Dennis the Menace revealing the fact that he's really Spider-Man.
Brilliant.
I love that.
Love that. That's great.
And now the Hulk cover, I hope.
This year I had Laura Hampson, who's another Beano artist, and has done a couple of covers for me. In fact, she remembered me. She remembered the cover that she'd done for me before. And I said to her, look, I would like you to do a homage to Hulk 340 using Nasher and Dennis the Menace.
I love that.
Okay, so
I love that.
And this is on a Stray Dogs cover,
which I thought was very, very, very perfect, very appropriate.
That's brilliant. I love that. That's fantastic.
I do too.
So you've got Dennis has got the Wolverine claws out, and Dennis Menace is reflected in the claws. I thought it was great.
So is Beano still being published?
Yeah, it's the world's longest running comic, Bill. It's on issue about 9,300 or something.
So the largest number, not longest running.
Largest number.
Yeah.
It's longest running, though. It's the longest running in the world.
It started in 1930 something.
Action. Oh, I thought. Oh, it is from the 30s. I didn't realize that. Well, maybe it is longest running as well.
This one's great. This is by a guy called. I just saw the art he had on display, and I thought, "Oh, this guy looks really good." And he's just an independent artist. And I gave him a Batman cover, and he did it really fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic! That is fantastic.
And I didn't realize until I opened it up, he'd actually done a.
Back cover too.
Thanks very much. That's
wow,
brilliant.
That's beautiful. Now, I don't know if you guys, if it's available to you guys yet, but I have binge watched the entire season of Bat Fam, and it's really good. It's
Which season?
They put a whole season out of Bat Fam at once.
Okay.
And it's the humorous Batman. It's Damian is like, I think he's like 8 or 9 in this. It's all done in Arnold Roth style. So it's all very, to call it whimsical is kind of a miscall. It's just really great art. It has great characters. Alfred is 100 years old in it. Luke Wilson is Batman. 1938. So it's neck and neck with Action One. However, Detective has it beat by a year and a half. So
yeah, it's published weekly. So in terms of number of issues, it thrashes everything.
It blows them all away. Yeah, nothing else has surpassed 1,000 or has gone much past 1,000. So right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
This is nice. This was an artist called Danny who I really like. She lives in Greece.
Is that an original cover? That's beautiful.
So that is, she produced, this is one of these sketch things that was limited to 250 copies. And if you paid her £40, she did a remark on the inside page.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So you can see that it says to Mark. That's Death from Sandman, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
She was a really nice lady, I have to say. She was
and I have to say, that looks like a Frank Miller Madonna cover, but...
It does a bit, doesn't it?
It really does.
She's a great artist, Danny.
She's great. She's great.
And then the final one I have done, this is the one I was least pleased with, but it's okay. It's a Moon Knight cover by an Italian artist called Fabio Ramici.
I actually really like that. I like the almost skeletal, skull-like look to it.
Yeah. So those are the sketch covers I had done this year.
Those are awesome. Nice job.
There's one more, and I couldn't find the flipping stall where it was. Luckily, however, one of the guys running the store is a whatnotter. And so I said to him, I bought something off him on Whatnot and said, can you send me the sketch? So he's doing that. So that'll come a bit later. I'll show that next week, hopefully.
Good, very good. Terry, you got anything to show? Because I know Darren's going to take up the rest of the fucking show.
No, I've got nothing to show.
You're selling it all now. That's right.
Well, I just don't have time to keep carting comics up and down the stairs while I'm in the middle of the sale.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, as Mark said, unfortunately I had to leave on Sunday morning, so I never got the chance to do anything that I wanted to do as far as Sunday was concerned. Because
your camera's gone very bad.
Yeah, no, I've just turned the light
pixelated.
Yeah, so I just turned the light on. Is that okay?
No,
it's looking like mine normally does.
Oh,
yeah, you've got Darren camera.
You got Darren.
Yeah, there's no point showing any comics at the moment because we can hardly see you.
I can't see at my end. I'll come out and start again. All right, I'll come out.
All right, see you shortly.
So anyway, what I did do yesterday was I had to go to hospital this morning, so I went to Mum's house, and Mum's got the ability to watch Netflix and stuff like that. So I was just like scouting for something to watch, and something came up on the list, and I thought, okay, I'm going to watch that. So last night I watched The Toxic Avenger, unrated. Have you seen it?
Not yet. No.
The Toxic Avenger.
The
new one.
remake, the new one.
The film with Peter Dinklage.
Yeah,
the new one.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Bill?
No, I've seen the trailer and I've seen about 5 minutes of the movie. Looks great.
Well, I don't know how
mean,
to describe it.
It's really kind of nutty, but the original was too. The original was a trauma film, which all of their movies are kind of weirdo.
It absolutely is laughing at itself. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when you watch it, you immediately pick up on that. But it's really well done, and as long as you appreciate that it's kind of the in joke, it's pretty funny. I mean, it's not like raw out loud laughing all the time, all the way through. It's not like it's sort of Dumb and Dumber, but there's quite a lot of films in it.
That's right, Steve. The original's great. Yeah.
But Peter Dinklage does a pretty good job. He really does.
Well, Dinklage is great in everything he does. I mean, I really like him. It's funny. He was kind of the big bad in this season of Dexter. They brought the TV series Dexter back about the serial killer.
Oh, is he in Dexter?
Yeah, right. and he's the big bad this season.
Okay.
And he is beyond hilarious. And he gets what's coming to him, of course, because that's the Dexter creed. Yeah. But it's so good. Uma Thurman is also in it. She's fantastic. I'm trying to think of who else is in it. There's some great actors. David Dashmalian is in it.
He's good. I like him.
He's great. Yeah. He's doing a new movie, kind of like a reality-driven thing in fantasy, and it's where he gets cloned 100 times. It's called 101 Dashmalians. I'm sorry. That's very bad. That's very, very bad. I would love to see that movie though, but it's currently it's not. I've been telling that joke for about. You look a little pixelated, but much better, Terry.
Much better, Terry. Well, it is still a bit blurry-fied, yeah, but
it's better than it was. I don't think you guys have very good internet over there.
Can you see that?
Yeah, Grim Fairy Tales.
It's hard to see, but I can see it.
We can't. We can vaguely see it.
It almost looks like Wonder Woman in the middle, but I'm sure it's not.
So it's weird because my end is fine.
It's your internet connection.
Oh, you look better now. Oh, it just got better, guys.
Just slightly better. Yeah. Now it's legible. Now it's legible.
I mean, basically, I've shown these covers before, but these have now been signed by Ian Richardson, because I was to say these covers are all by Ian Richardson.
Oh, we can see the signature now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. That looks like a mashup of Predator and Terminator, actually.
Yeah, just a bit, isn't it? Yeah. As I say, Ian kindly signed all these for me. Well, we were sitting having a drink with a lot of the other lads, sort of thinking in the spoons.
Were you there, Mark?
I was in Thought Bubble. I wasn't in spoons drinking with Ian Richardson.
Oh, you drank with Ian Richardson. That's interesting. Was he a nice guy, Terry?
Yeah, he's a really, really nice guy. It's great to meet him. I mean, he's done.
That's fantastic. Well, you guys really got to meet some real pros.
He's done several things for me, and it was really, really nice. But,
does Alan Moore do any shows in
No,
England?
nothing. No.
You won't see Alan Moore.
That's a shame.
But like I said, all of these ones were signed. Unfortunately, as I said,
Terminator. Let me see if I can pronounce this. Terminator. I love that. I love that, Kyle. You came up with a good one for once.
I wasn't, as I said, wasn't able to do Sunday because Sunday was. I didn't realise at the time on the Saturday the signatures and everything else that I was after, they were all timed signatures. They weren't just sitting there at the counter ready for people.
Yeah, you were going for the big ones where you had to tee you up a timed one. Yeah,
I didn't realise they were timed. But anyway, this is the cover that Ian did for me. You know, when we were talking about the Trinity, where my Action Comics one and the Detective 457, the matching heads. This is the Wonder Woman one he done for me. to match those ones.
Holy moly, that's wonderful.
And as you can see there, it's obviously Aphrodite.
That's nice. I like that one, Terry.
With a
I love
baby.
that one, Terry. That's really nice.
With a baby, and on the left-hand side, obviously, she's got her lasso and her tiara.
Oh, that's great. That's really nice.
But yeah, that's what he did for me. He is doing now. The next one he's doing for me is his interpretation of Detective 457.
Oh wow!
So that I've got
awesome.
all of the 3 black and whites then together. I'll put them all together in a nice frame. And my plan is to take them to the next thought bubble, or whenever I see Ian next time, and then get a photograph taken with him with those.
Hey, what do you guys think of the Alan Moore story featuring the Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman called "For the Man Who Has Everything"? Do you guys love that? That's the one where
does it appear?
Mongol, I can't remember. Mongol sends them a package, and he thinks it's from someone else. And Superman opens it, and it's Starro, and it adheres to him, and he believes that he's back on Krypton, and then it comes off of him, and then it adheres to Batman, and Batman believes his parents never died, and then it adheres to Wonder Woman's face, and she's killing a horde of Mongols or something. Very great story, and it's also been animated in Justice League, I believe. Great story.
Anyway,
Dave Gibbons art. Sorry, keep going.
Anyway, as I was saying, the thing is, I surveyed a number of people that I was going to go and see on the Sunday, and that didn't happen. But there was a comic shop there. Usually there aren't many comic shop sellers there. There's 1 or 2 or 3 something. So I'm told. This is the first time I've been. But this guy was from Orion's Belt, quite far away in the universe. But that's the name of his comic shop anyway. And funnily enough, based in Scotland. So it seems that I buy all my comics from Scotland at the moment. But anyway, I picked up a number of these books, things I hadn't seen before, and another one to put towards my Daredevil collection. So they had Daredevil number 46 there. So I only need.
Oh, that's really nice. That's a Colin cover.
Yeah, it's a nice cover as well. And so it means I've only got 39. I only need 39 to finish volume 1 now. And then there was some nice other there was some lovely covers. This one he had on the wall, and it sort of spoke to me.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
I have no idea why.
That looks just like Sylvia. What's her name? Sydney.
Yeah.
Sylvia Sydney. Not Sylvia Sydney.
This actually.
Terry, when it spoke to you, what did it say?
Buy me. Buy me.
Yeah, buy me. Yeah. Well, the thing he was doing these 3 lots of £25 ones, and you get to buy the cheapest, or not necessarily £25, but there was different books.
Cleavage. Yeah, that was
£25. 3 lots of 20. One for £25, one for £20, one for £15, and you get the cheapest free. So I bought this one and a couple of other sets of 25 quid. So I got this one for nothing.
Wow, that's great.
So you got 6 boobs and 2 of them were free.
Yeah, something like that. And then there's a series I've never seen before, as far as in comics. And this is the Fly Outbreak. And I love the remake of the Fly with
Cronenberg,
with Jeff Goldblum. I really enjoyed, and I don't know whether this is a prequel to it. I doubt it. I've seen the amount of flies that are on the cover.
Outbreak, or
a sequel. I'm not sure, but they say it calls the Fly.
Probably a sequel. My guess would be a sequel.
Yeah.
Is that a baby fly in a cot?
Yes, something like that.
Baby larvae.
Yeah. That's rather mysterious. This looks a bit more X-Files-y kind of cover, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
And this one is obviously a homage to... Oh, it does actually say it on there as well. It's a homage after Wood, it says.
Yeah, that's after Wally Wood. It's that's a great cover. That's after one of the EC comics.
It's an EC format, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And this one, I'd never, because I never collected Future State, but being as it was a Superman thing on there, and being it was only £6.
Carry your flies open, Kyle just said.
Yeah. Superman versus Imperious Lex.
Oh.
This is another one of those DC reboots or tryouts or whatever the hell they were called. But,
is that Solomon? Oh, no.
I think it is.
It's not Solomon Grundy, no.
It looks like Solomon Grundy is Superman, but
I think it's supposed to be Bizarro.
It's supposed to be Bizarro.
Yeah. But I've not read this. So
I love these covers. They're fantastic.
And then this one was this intrigued me. This was Zenoscope, so you can imagine why it intrigued me. And this is Hellchild.
Hellchild. I love the Iron Maiden album of the same name.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Rather nice.
Hellchild. Or like that song, Hellchild in the City. Oh, no, it's Hot Child. Sorry. Cats in the cradle and a silver spoon. A little boy grew into Terry the Goon. Sorry. I love these covers, Care. These are great.
Yeah.
Wait, these all come from the stall.
Orion's Belt. Yeah, the one was on just as you go to the entrance.
Yeah, I saw it, and I had a look on the way in, and I thought, I'll come back and have a look at that tomorrow, and then I forgot about it.
Yeah, it's some nice. He had some nice stuff there. So
that's awesome.
I'm surprised how old some of the stuff was actually. And this one is Superman Worlds of War. That's a Future State one as well.
I love that.
This is what Alex Ross style.
Oh, that's really good.
And the cover,
it looks a bit like the Invincible guy there, doesn't he? The Invincible's dad.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, very much so. And this one,
I'm not an Invincible guy.
I didn't know Batman Returns. You know the adaptation. I didn't know it had two covers. But that's the other one.
Oh, that issue has two covers?
Yeah, the Batman Returns. Oh. Yeah, so I didn't know it had two covers. I've got the other one, but I didn't know it had two covers. So I saw that one.
Terry, was one a deluxe version? And
possibly. I don't know. I mean, they both got the same
I think
heavy.
that's the non-deluxe.
Because that's kind of before the variant thing happened. That's why I'm a little curious.
Yeah, no, but as I say, it's definitely two covers. It calls it Special 1992, but as I said, I didn't.
Is that Galacy?
Galacy,
probably. He was doing a lot of Batman covers back then.
Yeah, there's a possibility. I'll have a look. Hang on a second. Let's find out.
Yeah, it was a prestige edition. That's why it was different.
Okay, well, it's not really a variant per se. But there were two.
Well, it's a type of variant, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, there were two covers.
It's just on better paper.
I've got the
better
other
paper. It's a different thing, but the same thing.
Yeah.
Similar.
Anyway, that is all I got. So,
wow.
Didn't spend anywhere near as much as I was expecting to spend, but
you didn't have enough time.
I never had the opportunity.
Right, exactly.
But there you go. But next year, I promised I'm saving myself each week. I'm going to put at least £20 a week away. So that's £900, isn't it? I'm going to put that away, and I'm going to try and make sure that I don't have any of the hassle that I had this year as far as caring and all that.
That's actually 1,040 quid.
Yeah, that's very true. But.
That's wonderful, guys. So it sounds like you both had a really nice time there.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I always enjoy Thought Bubble. Because I always pace it very slowly because I'm getting a bit older.
Where did you stay? Where did you stay, Mark?
I take my RV up there and park in the Harrogate, the Yorkshire Showground.
Oh wow, that's great.
Caravan park. and yeah, and then it's about a short
Terry,
Uber drive
have you
in.
seen Mark's RV?
Sorry?
Have you seen Mark's RV?
No, I didn't have the opportunity to do so. I mean,
I would love to see it
I mean,
sometime, Mark. Of course, I'll have to come over there to see it. But
the idea was to have saved him some Uber money, but unfortunately, things didn't work out right for that to happen.
Yeah, the Ubers have got a lot better in Harrogate. The first time I went, Harrogate Council didn't allow Ubers. So if you wanted an Uber, they had to come all the way from Bradford or Leeds.
Oh my gosh.
Whereas they've clearly allowed it now, and there's hundreds of them, so they were cheaper and they were much quicker.
You know what I do a lot is there's a couple. Oh, there he is. There's a couple restaurants. There are a couple restaurants near the store.
According to the CLZ, the
Palpatine's here.
According to the CLZ, the cover artist for this one is Dave Dorman.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But Dorman normally paints everything. That's kind of interesting.
I've got a great Dave Dorman Darth Vader piece. Original artwork.
Is that why you're looking like the Emperor today?
Yeah, because I'm cold.
Yeah, actually, Colin is correct. Last year's ride was cheaper. Colin gave me a lift back to my RV, and it cost me nothing.
Thank you, Colin Nolan.
So, as I said, I don't know whether you can see that one. That's the other cover, the Batman Returns cover, the one I've got. Well, I've got both now, obviously. And that was done by Dave.
How cold is it, Kyle?
And that one was done by Dave Dorman as well.
Oh, that's interesting. How cold is it, Kyle?
I have no idea. Somewhere between 30 and 40, probably.
Crap. You know what the temperature is here? It's 70. But we're about to get 3 days of storm, so that's not going to be fun. We lost 18 people in a flood here in San Antonio right before the big flood that everybody knows about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put the wheel up.
Oh,
you're going way early, aren't you?
Let's
go. I'm going to talk about everybody who's on the wheel.
All right.
Let's go.
At the moment, they're all in alphabetical order.
Kyle.
The size of your wedge is represents how many times you commented on videos. So there were 3 valid videos. Okay, those of you who actually appeared, and I mean your video, you put your face appeared on last week's show, get 2 inputs. So the maximum number of votes you can have is 4.
Is that me, right?
And the only person with 4 is Kyle. So I'm sorry. Oh no, Deadman's got 4 as well.
Okay.
So Terry and Kyle both have 4.
Where am I?
You are where it says Bill.
I can't read it.
So I got 4 large ones.
Bill Field. There you are, Bill.
Where?
You're in green.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're just a little tiny little whippersnapper down there, right at the bottom now, Bill.
Comment on any videos. And Stephen Hughes got quite a few as well. Splat Comics has got a few. Tempest has got a couple. Anthony, who appeared on last week's show, I don't know if he even knows, but he's got 2 inputs doing there. Craig Wren, I met at Thought Bubble on Sunday. He is a fellow whatnotter, delightful chap. He's bought some comics from me, and I met him and his wife and his 2 children on Sunday. So good luck, Craig. D Fitz, we've got Dingle Tater, which is a great name. DK7954, D Temple, Eagle Owl. Eagle Owl. God is great. God is great. He's based in Japan, and he was a very very early promoter of my channel.
That's wonderful. Well, God is great.
So good luck to God is great. Gray has commented on all the videos, so he gets 3 inputs. Whether he's watching tonight, I don't know. Joyce Joycey, JC, I think that is, J Key, J Burris, J Hauser, JM McCarthy, JS Brooklyn, a lot of J's. Knives, Kyle, Lewis Gibson, who's that? Lickery, Lord Lickery, Lord.
Sounds like a Trump follower, doesn't it, Kyle?
Yeah.
Lord Lost, Medwords, Metarog's got one. Mark Marshall, Moon Taxi. I thought that was a good name. Nowhere Bound. Nowhere Bound has been a long time follower of my channel. So good luck, Nowhere Bound. P. Carson, Peanut, Pin Sticker, Richard Paley. He's one of my regular customers on Whatnot. So good luck, Richard. He's won quite a few giveaways from me on Whatnot. Who's this? I can't read it. R. Pattinson, R. Saint, Splat. Don't know who that is. Starchild, Stephen J. Hughes. I think you're watching. Supernova, Turch Twig, Tempus, Anthony M, Abbas. I don't know whether all four of them are in there, but I don't know. A Hammy, Alan Highstead, Andrew something, Andrew Common Comics. I'm trying to read this as it's running around. B Crabtree, Brian Crabtree, Biggie Shack. He's got a YouTube channel, Biggie Shack. Bill Field, Brian LCS, another YouTuber. There's my mate Alan, Comic Collector Geek. He never watches my videos. He only made this very late on. Because we were recording our show the other day, and I said I'm doing a giveaway.
Alan. You know, Alan's a good guy.
He's a good guy, but he never watches my videos.
Motherfucker. Kidding. Kidding,
Chris
Alan.
Bell,
We love you.
Chris Bell, and also the man with the eyebrows. And he looks like Terry. This is Terry's son, Chris Bell.
He was supposed to be at Thought Bubble, but he was only there in I don't know how they put it, sort of like facsimile.
It was a facsimile of him. Okay. Christy, C. Jones, Cole is the man who did my Uber for me 2 years ago, last year at Thought Bubble, and did my SpongeBob. He made my SpongeBob stand for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Comic Binge. Craig, we've done everybody. Right, so
let's go.
It is now 9 o'clock.
How many times are you going to mix it up?
Is it?
No, I'm not mixing it. It's going to be in alphabetical order, and I'm going to spin it once. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I have to tell you, I did a trial spin, and the winner was Grey Man. So I don't know whether he's going to win it twice in a row.
Oh, Grey.
So here we go, guys. Let's see who's going to win the Amazing Spider-Man.
The first live spin is the win, Bill would say.
The first spin is the win.
Is it better to have one big pie or a bunch of little ones?
Oh, Anthony Tempest almost got it. Anthony M.
Anthony M, who joined us. I think he's going to America. He was on our show last week. Does anybody know where he lives?
Who?
No. Do you remember last week a guy came on our show?
I have no idea where he's from.
I don't even know who he is.
Well, he got two, and I don't even know if he knows he's in this because he didn't comment on any of the videos, but he got two entries because he was on last week's show.
Same as me. Damn it.
So there we go.
He was in the chat a few times.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, you may want to do something just as a precautionary measure in case he just disappears. Okay. Run a second one, and if he doesn't claim it, then you've got to back up.
If I can't find him, I will run a backup spin. Okay, here is the backup in case I can't find Anthony because we don't have any contact details.
Take him out then. He's going to win again.
Yeah,
He's
take him out.
He can win the backup.
Okay, here we go. Come on, Bill Field.
Oh no, he's gone. Oh no, he's so close to Kyle.
Oh, JSS. Hey.
Yeah, so now you got a backup. Now you got a backup.
That's good.
JSS Brooklyn, you are the backup winner. If I can't find Anthony in a week or two.
Now, what if you can't find JSS Brooklyn?
Yeah, more backups.
No,
more
I mean,
backups.
do you know where he is? Do you have some kind of point of contact?
JSS Brooklyn, I can find. He left.
Okay, there you go. I was just saying, make sure you got a point of
He left a
contact.
comment on one of the videos, so I can find him through that.
All right. Yeah, you just want to make sure of that.
You probably could always find him through Alan anyway, because he's always in Alan's chat. So you probably
is he? Yeah. Okay. Fine. So JSS Brooklyn, you are the backup winner. If I can't find Anthony M in a week, okay. So Anthony M, if you are watching this, or if you you've got a week to send me your contact details. And you have won the Amazing Spider-Man 16.
Actually, right, Steve.
And he doesn't even like old comic books. That's ironically humorous. He's a new comic guy. There's some Dave Dorman original art on a comic book backing board. He's most known for doing Darth Vader. He's most known for doing Star Wars. Star Wars paid him a bunch of money to paint those covers for.
Oh, it looks like we found Anthony.
There you go. But Dorman he's a state over, but he's straight down the highway out here. Lives on the border of Illinois and Indiana, like straight out the highway on the west side here. So he's kind of local. Well, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah, I know you only came on to be disappointed, Kyle. You did have the biggest wedge, mate. But,
well, I was wondering the merits of 4 small wedges versus 1 big wedge.
Well, proportionately, it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to pull that one, but I thought, well, if Tempest was willing, and we could give that a go, but
I have an alternative version for you, Mark.
An alternative version of what?
Just yeah, to make Carl happy. I'm going to share it.
Okay. You're sharing some. Oh, Honky D's here.
Hello.
Hi.
Honky D. What up?
What's up, guys? How are you?
We're good. Are you in Phoenix?
Did it come
I
up, Mark?
am. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm at my mom and brother's house in North Phoenix.
Ah.
Nice. With your dog?
Yeah, Lily's here somewhere. I think she's following my brother around. My brother just got home. Oh, yeah, I see her now. She's over here, confused as to where she's supposed to sit.
This is an alternative wheel that's been created by Darren. Right, so
there you go. I'll take that.
Kyle, do you think you can win that one?
This is how we should have done it.
I'll probably lose that one.
Wow. He comes in colors.
Yeah, the wheel will fall off. You watch.
That's there's 4 different colors that Kyle comes available in.
I was gonna gift that away, so oh well.
Kyle, are you a Sith Lord today?
No, I'm just a sick old fuck.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to stay warm. I wouldn't have this on if I wasn't outside smoking right now. So
I got you. Oh, sorry, brother. Well, you could be both a sick old fuck and a Sith Lord. They're not mutually exclusive.
yeah, they go hand in hand.
They kind of do.
I am probably gonna check out and just go back on the
Yeah,
It's
you
right
go
though,
back.
because I'm shaky as all get out. So
Oh, bummer, man.
See you later, Carl.
I tried to win. I
God
thought I
bless,
was
man.
gonna win.
You didn't use the
See.
force strongly enough.
See,
Yeah, you
yeah.
didn't use the dark side.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
Bill.
Oh, Derek's here.
Did
Hey,
you want me
Derek.
to show you my dark side? Is that what you said?
No,
No.
no, for goodness
No,
sake.
no, no,
I
no,
don't-
no.
I'm worried about what that might mean.
No.
Well, I too am going to have to leave a little early today, fellas. It's been great. Now that Derek's here, we have an American contingent. But I'll be back on the show next week, and love you guys. Have a great week.
Cheers, Bill.
Cheers, Bill.
Bye, guys.
Cheers,
See you
Bill.
next time.
Glad I got
Bye,
to see
mate.
it for a minute. All right. What's going on,
So-
gentlemen?
So tell us about your trip. You're doing a road trip, aren't you, Mr. Honky D?
A little bit. I'm really just visiting family in Phoenix. I grew up here, so it's a bit of a homecoming, I suppose. And I also went down to Tucson for a little bit. I went to school down there, went to the University of Arizona. So went and visited some old pals down there, some old comedy collaborators, and visited my alma mater for a minute at least. Brought my dog there, in fact. That was kind of fun.
Well, I have to tell you, Derek, that I had a package delivered today
Oh, did you?
from America.
How about that?
This was, believe it or not, this was at my Stackery account on Monday, and FedEx. I had two choices. I could do FedEx normal, which was 5 to 7 days, or I could do FedEx Express, which was 2 to 5 days. And the FedEx Express was half the price of the FedEx normal.
What?
Do not ask me why.
That makes no sense.
So I went for the FedEx Express.
As
I
well you
paid
should.
for it on Tuesday morning, on Monday morning, and they arrived this morning. So 48 hours from New Hampshire to Essex is a bit of a record. Anyway, here's what arrived in the post.
Look at that. There they are.
Oh, brilliant.
Those comic
This
books
guy,
I sent you from a FedEx here in Phoenix about
Yes.
9 days ago.
You make
This,
yourself
for
big,
those
Mark.
of you who are not aware, Honky D was a script writer for quite a long time for the SpongeBob show on Netflix, and he had these signed by Stephen Hildebrand, the creator of SpongeBob. And so I negotiated with. Well, there wasn't much negotiation. I made an offer for them.
It was a good offer, and I said, sure.
It was a good offer. And so issue 1.
Hey, Mark, can you make yourself big? You can see that clearly.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let me show you. Yeah, sorry. These are great. I mean, I love these anyway. And the fact that they've been signed by the creator. And he didn't do a lot of signing. I hadn't realized this. He did not do a lot of signing of these.
No, I guess not.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there it is.
There's one of the, and I think I told Derek this. There was one of these sold a number 1 in I think it was a 9.2 or 9.4, something like that. I went for $800 signed by Hildebrand a couple of years ago. I'm not sure that's as high as that. I think this might be an 8.5. But still, it's great, and it's a rare signature to get. There's some surprisingly few of these signed. The rest of these I couldn't find signed copies.
How about that? Yep. There's number 2. Number 3. I do think his signatures get a little sloppier the deeper you go.
Did you ask him to sign them, or did you?
No, I don't think I did. I think it was something that he gifted to some people on the crew.
Right.
I don't remember exactly how many of us got those, but it may have just been the writers. I don't know. But they've honestly just been sitting in storage for quite some time for me.
This is a great one. I love this. This is sort of like a a multiverse cover. With
Oh yeah, look at that.
With multiple. This one looks like a Minions version of SpongeBob.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, maybe he's a burglar. I don't know, or just a nerd, nerdier than he already is. He already has nerd glasses, but those are.
And then this is the Conan version of SpongeBob.
Oh yeah,
The Savage Spatula.
Well, what we were talking about, it's sort of a parody of what, the Frazetta.
Yes, yeah. Well, it's just the sword and sorcery stuff, isn't it? Yeah. So and
a little bit, yeah. Well, look at Patrick. My God,
Patrick is doing his best to be Red Sonja there.
It's just a shame they couldn't put the barcode on the back, isn't it?
Yeah, he's almost Leia Slave Girl a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So Derek, thanks very much for those. Those will be staying with me.
Good. Well, I'm so glad they made it safely.
I probably will send up a couple to get signature authentication and graded by CGC.
For sure. Yep. Well, if they want to ask me, I can verify he signed them. But if that helps, I don't know.
Oh no, they've got an AI signature thing, JSS, the world's top signature authenticating program.
Oh my God. Okay, that's how it works now. Huh.
Yeah, so if they come back and tell me it's false, I shall come for a refund.
Okay.
I didn't ask Kyle for a refund when he's
very often. Will they have a record of his signature?
Yeah, they will have. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
So, yeah. We'll,
Thanks, Sonia. I saw somebody say. Yes, quite.
So, Darren, have you got anything to show us this week?
I haven't, not really, no. The only thing that's easy to hand is a box of British annuals, which is minor interest if you want to have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look at some British annuals.
Let me just grab it. Talk while I grab them.
Yatta.
Oh, did you check out my little videos I posted from Heroes and Villains in Tucson?
Yeah, I didn't see the video. I saw the pic. Did I see the videos? I think I did see the videos. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I only got to buzz in there for a minute, but it looked great. I mean, it's a nice,
like a great store.
Yeah. It's a very healthy comic book store. It seemed like it was thriving, and that's great to see. I don't know that Tucson has a lot of comic book stores. Some of the comic books I got was from when I worked at Bookman's. I think I've told you about this in a previous show. It was a used bookstore, but we dealt in used all kinds of stuff, including, of course, comic books, but CDs and records and cassettes, and we were practically a pawn shop. But you could bring just about anything in there. But mostly we kept it in terms of media of one kind or another. And the few great comic books that I do have, most of those came from that time when I worked there, and stuff would come in, for super cheap, especially if you were, there acting as one of the buyers. You got to kind of cherry pick. So.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So up you go then, Darren. Let's have a look at your annuals.
I've got no real idea what's in this box. It's just a random box of stuff because I used to use things as bookends.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think I might have actually.
Well, that's quite an old. This one's pretty old. I think this might be late 60s, early to mid 70s.
Oh, cool.
I do think I had that one.
And when you finish at the end,
there's no year in there.
I couldn't see a year. I just had a quick look for it. But I do recognise the cover from my various bits and bobs. That's the inside of the cover. That's not a story. you get all sorts of different things in these annuals. Little articles to educate kids.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
same time as being silly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Fun.
what happens in the UK, Derek, is that we have this tradition at Christmas time. The comic companies would produce what they call annuals. So they were produced at Christmas time in the UK. Well, they were, so they were for sale around Christmas time, and
Yeah.
parents would give them to their kids in their Christmas stockings. So
Really, yeah. It's really
Stephen
eclectic.
Hughes knows the year. It's
1964.
1960.
Yeah, as I say, I got an idea. I had that one. That
Huh.
cover
Good one,
does
Steve.
ring a bell. I know I was only 7 at the time, but it does ring a bell.
Well, that's about the right age for Beezer.
Then
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, cool. There you go.
wrap
That's a good
around
cover.
Solid. Solid.
And these generally reprinted the US versions. You got several of them in one.
Except for the
Generally,
covers,
sometimes-
sometimes the covers were original.
Yes, the covers of the books, yes.
Yes.
So they are a little bit collectible.
My bees are in
Oh,
the
there you
booth.
go. Oh, cool. That's a Marvel annual. Is that strictly a UK
And
thing?
yes.
Yes. So that would have been produced just for the UK.
Neat.
That's the origin of Daredevil, isn't it?
What used to happen in the UK? That is a piece of Daredevil, yeah. So you'd get all sorts
That's
of
the
different
origin.
stories in here. So
That's the origin.
there's the front, this inside the cover. You can see it's pretty battered.
Oh, yeah. Wow, cool.
Whoopee.
Yeah,
First
Colin
one's a
used to
Spider
get
story.
annuals for Christmas as well.
Don't you-
But what was-
doesn't he mean whoopee? I don't think it means whippy. I think it means whoopee.
Whoopee.
Yeah.
Whoopee.
So
Yeah,
these
Whoopi
will have
was the
been
name of the
reprints of these were reprints of the actual Marvel comics, but black and white in general. What UK annuals used to often do, and not this one. Oh yeah, here we go. Same annual. This one's in 2 colors.
Two colour.
So they just use different
Three-way, I think
variations
you're right.
of the one
Ah,
color here,
okay.
just the red. Like, it still makes a difference.
Sure, absolutely. So these are like the same pages were printed in color in the US?
Yes.
In different editions?
Yes, that's right. So they have the rights to the
Someone
reprint.
put some in.
Fascinating.
Occasionally, somebody pen colors them in with crayon.
Say, Darren,
Yeah, well, that,
can you show that very, very first one, the Daredevil one? Because as I say, it looks like that was Daredevil's origin. Daredevil #1.
It may have been. It wasn't the first one though. Let's find the first page of it. Yes, Terry. Good. Well done.
oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, that's only 2,500 to
And in that
3,000
one-
pounds for half one.
Black and white, and the owners coloured in the kid look.
Yeah, well, you would be tempted to do so, right? I mean, it's practically begging to be a coloring
It
book.
is. They are calling out to
Definitely.
be coloured in. You do get quite a lot of these coloured in.
The one.
Right. Do you know what a womble is, Honky D? Have you ever heard of the wombles?
Yes, I have heard that name, but I don't know much about it. Why do I feel like
They had a hit song, didn't they? They had a hit. It was a hit-
Underground, overground, wombling free. The Wombles of Wimbledon, come and are we?
That's wow, cool. The first thing Wombles made me think
And
of
again,
for
they always
some
used to
reason
do
is-
something cool with the back cover.
Oh, cool.
And often they used to have this book belongs to, sometimes filled in, sometimes not.
Yep, that one is. Well, it doesn't belong to them anymore.
Two-tone
Has it-
again.
Has it? The other thing to look for on British annuals is whether it's been price clipped.
Yeah.
Has that been price
Yeah,
clipped?
and that would be here. This one has not been price clipped, so there is the price.
Yeah. So
Oh,
quite often, can you see how the little
55 cents.
dotted line? So because people are being given it as a present, the idea is they cut the price off. So the
Right.
person
Oh,
who
I see.
the
Yeah.
person who's getting it doesn't know what's been spent on them.
Yeah. You don't
Well,
want them to know how
I
cheap you
think
are.
that there are more than one reasons for the price slipping to have happened, and what Mark's just said is definitely one of them. But another one that I found throughout my research was that annuals come out at Christmas. It was a Christmas thing, and there would be lots of unsold annuals. And so those unsold annuals would be like usually end up at seaside resorts in sales in the summer at cheaper price. So they would clip the price.
That's another good reason. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So with these, like the publisher would it's sort of a year in review, or sort of like some best of kind of stuff from the
No,
year?
it'd be news stories. It was like
okay.
a special. This is what Darren got for Christmas when the rest of us were getting Beezer and
£1.95. That was an expensive one. That was the girls.
Mhm.
The girls' ones were more expensive than the boys.
It's
Girls
full color
demand
though.
more.
It's
Yeah.
full color.
And yet still some two-tone.
It's still a lot cheaper than actually buying
So,
a girl a
so
horse.
why would they do that? Why would they two-tone some of them and color in others? It just
But that's cool.
Why?
Look at the. Oh, I love the way the green is used there. I mean, for the
even
two
full
colors.
photograph. Look, well, that's a photograph. So they've got the ability to not two-tone it. So I mean,
Right.
surely it makes it harder to actually make something look presentable in two-tone than it does in color.
Yeah,
I
but
quite
there's
like
some
the
nice
two colors.
artistry to it. Oh, no.
Oh, that's good. Got the look. I like those where they have a sort of poster background.
Yeah, that's a Virgin cover one, isn't it? That one. Get the Virgin cover on the back.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you ever listed these, Darren? Have you ever sold annuals?
No, but I'm going to do. But it's just that it's one of the jobs I've never got around to doing.
That one was slightly disturbing. I'm not gonna lie. Something was something very unnatural happening with his eyeball.
There is something. I agree. Yes.
Yeah. Something about the string coming out of his eyeball. It just makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually a sausage string. It looks like a load of sausages.
What Steve's saying in the chat is right, because I think the 2000 AD annuals were reprints, weren't they?
Oh wait, okay.
So what he's doing is he's
balancing it on his nose with the sausages, and then what's that on top? Is it some sort of dessert, or is that it almost looks like a potato with frosting?
It's a Christmas pudding.
No, that's a Christmas pudding.
That's a Christmas pudding that we eat
okay.
at Christmas in the UK.
See,
you wouldn't have to work it out because on the back he tells you what he's done.
Oh, there we go.
He's had them in the deep freezer.
It all makes sense now. Thank you for the back cover as well. I needed this clarification. I would have been up all night going, "What was that about?"
Stephen's, I'm afraid, one-upping you here, Darren. He's got these, but his have all got spines on them.
Yeah, mine. I bought the majority of these to simply be backing boards in
John
boxes of comics.
Peter Purvis, bless him.
So I didn't care about the condition. These were not from a. These were actually a collector's junk comics. He kept his best copy of each.
Yeah.
Say, you forgot to tell him the history of Blue Peter. It's the longest running TV program in the world.
What?
Blue Peter.
Is it still on?
The longest running children's TV program in the world. It started in 1958.
And it's still going.
And it's still going.
That is their eighth book.
On the right is Peter Purvis. On the left is John Noakes. They were my Blue Peter people.
Is it still going?
Yes, definitely.
That I did not know. I thought it had finished.
It's on. I expect it's on CBeebies nowadays. Yeah, Downshed.
Invisible Dick.
Have you got an invisible dick?
All right, I could say a lot about that.
Invisible Dick, yeah. I know how you feel.
Hong Kong boy.
Oh dear.
Except it's not Hong Kong food. This is the David Carradine one.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, another one.
Yeah. That ass.
Oh, brilliant.
That is David Carradine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Deputy
Oh,
Dog.
Deputy Dog. Cool. Love it. Wow.
Deputy Dog.
You've got a lot of these. So have you been collecting these since you
a
were
lot.
a kid?
This
Or,
No,
or
he's
did
got
you pick up a troll?
No, these are all. So I bought these to be. I have a box of comics, and this was at the end of the comics to stop the comics rubbing on the end of the box, and one at the other end to stop the backs rubbing on the box. So some guy was selling these on the South Coast 10 years ago, and I said, I'll go and get them. So I drove down and I filled a van and brought them back, and I had to go back and fill the van again. So I've got over 1,000 annuals used for bookends. But I've come up with a new bookend system. Mark knows all about it. And so I now have 1,000 annuals, some of them in really nice condition, some of them without fines.
Basically, you got for nothing.
Annuals.
So you
I got them for 50p each.
50p.
I paid 50p each, which I thought was a bargain to protect comics.
Yeah, sure.
And there's just everything. He had everything. I mean, this is just a tiny selection of what he had.
Oh my gosh.
And he also had lots of oversized ones as well, which obviously the oversized ones were useless to me. So they've just taken up space in the garage. But at some point, the intention is to get them all on sale for very cheap money. Now, here's an interesting one. I actually picked this up the other day just to have a look at it. And I don't know whether this is... Now, Action Force. Mark, you might need to help me with this one, right? Action Force was in the UK. It's a range of toys. And the range of toys were marketed in a comic called Battle. So Battle is a weekly boys paper comic by Fleetway or DC Thompson, can't remember. And Battle merged with Action, and then a bit later on, Action was another comic, and then a little bit later on, it changed from being Battle and Action to Battle Action Force. When Action Force, the toy range, started running a couple of strips alongside the Battle strips as well.
But like
now,
this G.I. Joe.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
G.I. Joe, exactly,
like
but
Joe.
not exactly, I don't think.
It's a G.I. Joe ripoff.
Yeah.
Right. Well, because you don't want G.I. Joe in the UK.
Ripoff, yeah.
Distinctly an American character.
It's very important to notice it's not G.I. Joe. Because, and here's what I'm coming to, is when I went inside it, I noticed that the strip, so there's the comic strip, look. And this is what I need your help with. Look at the artist and the writer.
Larry Hammer and Herb Trimpley.
Larry Hammer, writer, Herb Trim art. Now, is that original story an original art? Because if it is, then this will not have been distributed at all in the States and will be collectible.
It's not. Are you sure it's not a G.I. Joe renamed?
Well, I don't think so because Action Force, the toy range, was the source of it, and the toy range was like Z Force, Space Force. There was an underwater force. I can't remember what it was called, and they were battling someone called Baron Zemo, I think. Or
no, Baron Zemo is
Baron Blood, or something like that. That's Captain America.
I wonder if they commissioned
it was
this.
Baron Ironblood or Baron Blood.
I think they must have commissioned that from Trimpley, and that's very interesting.
To me, this is just metric G.I. Joe. You know, This
Yeah.
is G.I.
It's
Joe if
very
he drove on the
similar to
right-hand
G.I.
side of
Joe,
the
but
road.
I do not think this
Whoa.
is G.I. Joe, though. I think G.I. Joe's totally
Stephen
different.
Hughes says that Action
Very
Force is
similar,
owned by
but-
Marvel.
Again, this is script
Oh,
and Larry Hammer,
Yeah.
There's
pencils
Larry
Rob
Hannah
Wiggum,
involved again.
colouring Joe Rosen, colour George
Yeah.
Roussos.
Yeah. So these are all Americans.
Now you can look here, look. Action Force Annual produced by Marvel Comics Limited.
There you go. You're right. It is Marvel.
So I genuinely think that these are going to be collectible in the States, and I don't think they'll have been distributed. There's only a few of them because it only ran for a couple of years, but I think
Kyle's
that's
saying
something of a
renamed
rarity.
it.
But maybe,
They renamed is what they renamed the Marvel G.I. Joe series that Harmer wrote.
right, well, in that case, here's what I want. Here's what I want. Okay, and this is why I needed your help. So, Kyle, here is your mission. There's the story, the old switcheroo, Action Force. Tell me which G.I. Joe comic in Marvel Comics that is. So if that's just a straight reprint, find the issue and number so I can check it out for me, please. And then that will settle the debate once and for all.
So Kyle has now got.
It's
his
amazing
homework.
what you find in the UK one. This is the last one, by the way. Now, this is hilarious, right? Because, look, this said, you know that, so I showed you in the earlier ones that the British ones would say, this book belongs to, write your name here, and people used to do it. This book belongs to Darren, and I live at this address, la, la, la. Look at what they did here. Attach your photo of yourself or your drawing here. Like attach, like glue in a photo.
Kyle has already done his homework.
Well, he's done a good job. G.I. Joe Special Mission 7. Good, Carl. Good. All right. Well, in
Wow,
that
that
case,
was
we found
fast,
something
Kyle.
out today, and I didn't know
How
that.
did you do that? I think that was.
It's not so hard once you've got the
AI
title of the
Kyle.
story. Okay, now this one, Kyle.
Well, it's
Action
Steve
Force
Jobs.
Cobra
Cobra
Island. There you
Island.
go. I mean, it's the connection with G.I. Joe. It couldn't be clearer now.
So, therefore, it could be that this Action Force is not the same as the Battle Comic Battle Action Force. So that
Probably
this
not.
Action Force Annual is not related to the Battle
I thought it was
Action
just-
Force.
I thought it was just called Battle Action. I do remember calling Battle Action.
No,
Force.
so the comic went through many, because all the UK comics used to merge when one of them would fold.
Yeah, well, no,
So
it wasn't. Action
there was
didn't
Action.
fold. Action got cancelled
It was
because of
banned.
the stories.
It was banned because it was too violent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
So Battle and Action, Battle swallowed up Action and became Battle Action.
And they dropped
Later, a
Jaws.
little bit later, this Action Force came along, and so they called it Battle Action Force. But I think at that point, the Action paper comic had probably sort of disappeared from the spectrum. There may have been quite a few years between the Battle Action and the Battle Action Force. But the Action Force in the Battle comics was definitely not G.I. Joe. The question that we've solved is that this looks like these annuals are G.I. Joe. And it's also looking like they're probably reprints. That
Well,
makes
Steve
some
said-
sense. But I tell you what's not a reprint. Text stories
yeah.
in there. So there was the strips do look very suspiciously Marvel-like. That looks like a Marvel comic, doesn't it?
They were. Kyle's already established that. That's G.I. Joe Special Missions, some issue of that.
So
But
Steve
who
said
wrote those
Battle
text
Action
stories?
incorporated related to action in the pre-2018 time.
I have got some of the Battle Action Force paper comics downstairs, but I don't know what box they're in, so I can't show you them. But I used to read Battle Action Force as a kid. In fact, when it became Battle Action Force is when I stopped reading it because the whole Action Force thing was crap. It was just marketing of toys. Anyway, that's the box of the annuals for you.
We've got Tempest, but he's disappeared.
Oh dear.
Oh, there he is. He's appeared again.
There he is.
Oh,
Tempest, I've got some bad news. You didn't win my Amazing Spider-Man 16.
Never mind. I was only going to give it to Kyle anyway.
Oh, don't tell him that.
well,
Don't tell him that. That means he has,
Well, I was going to give mine to Carl because I don't need prizes.
that's a nice sentiment.
Don't tell him that because he would have had about 15% chance to win with you two on board.
I don't want any of that Marvel garbage anyway.
Yeah, it was a miracle that someone other
hang
than
on,
Carl
hang on.
won it.
We've seen you buying Marvel.
Now, going by when we said about that action being banned, there was a shark in it called Jaws, and they were really, really graphic stories. Honky.
I think most of the stuff in action was quite graphic, wasn't it? Most of the stuff in action was quite.
Well, yeah, most of it was very, yeah. I mean, but I think Jaws was the one that really pushed it over the edge. I think
especially graphic, but then it led on to other, because there was what was the one in 2000 AD, the polar bear.
Yeah,
that was always mauling people.
Yeah, there was. It was. I mean, certainly more graphic than any American comic had ever been at the time, sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know? Well, I mean, I suppose take it. I don't know. Probably even beat EC Comics. Probably.
It's probably because people over here weren't used to seeing things like that.
Yeah.
When you consider we had like the Beano and
Hookjaw, that's it.
Whoopi every week. That was the kind of thing that parents were used to seeing on in news agents.
That's right. Steve reminded me now because it was called Hookjaw because he had a hook, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's kind of wild to think that soon the parent company.
Sorry, Derek.
I was just going to say it's kind of wild to think that soon the parent company for the live action iterations of both of the Marvel and the DC universe could be the same giant company.
Yeah.
I mean, the level of consolidation that's happening in the media here is quite disturbing, in my opinion. But Warner is basically up for sale now, and Skydance is probably the most likely buyer. And
that's right, Shaco.
We used to have rules against this kind of consolidation, but it seems like they don't.
Yeah, what's happened to the Monopolies Commission?
They've been drowned out by people who just want to sell everything to the highest bidder.
The Monopolies Commission was found out to be a monopoly itself, and it got split.
Yeah, they had to regulate themselves out of existence.
I mean, the DC ongoing that's going, or the DC multiverse story at the moment that's going on, the KO thing, the King Omega. They've got pictures of different characters from other comic series as well. I mean, they've got the bear from what's it called? There's about 7 or 8 different characters they've got that are from Image Comics and a number of other comic companies, and they said that they're going to blend those into the storyline. So it does make you wonder what's going to actually happen to the comic community if everybody is going to collide together.
There are plenty of independent
at the moment.
And all roads will be.
Beneath the trees where nobody sees. That's the one I'm thinking of. So, I mean that bear character is going to be in that because he was supposed to be at Thought Bubble, but he wasn't. Unfortunately, the writer and artist of that, Peter Horvath, he was supposed to be at Thought Bubble this year.
So before we go to Steve, I'm just going to share something, and I want your opinions, guys.
Darren's going to look for another box of annuals by the looks of it.
Well, I'm trying to share something. Here we go. Right. So this is up for auction next week.
Right.
It is an issue of Incredible Hulk #1.
Wow, cool.
And not only that, this was originally sold in 2001 by the same auction company. And the person who had it up for auction had asked Stan Lee, because he got a number of Marvel comics, and he'd asked Stan, he'd written to Stan saying, can I call this the Uncle Stan collection? And Stan did a little remark of Spider-Man, said, hi, John, and basically said, yeah, go ahead, you can use it. You can call it the Uncle Stan collection. And then P.S., my lawyer will be in touch later to ask for to agree my commission. And then he says, just kidding. And the owner of this auction company is called Malcolm Swift, has written a note here saying he certifies this is the same copy that he sold in 2001 that was part of the Uncle Stan collection. So my question to you, it's got a detached cover. Okay. So it's probably a 1520, something like that.
Lovely cover, though. There's no chipping on it, is there?
No, it looks pretty good. So, and I have to tell you, if I go to collect, even in a 1.8 or 1.5, this is a $9,000 comic without the Stan Lee thing. Okay. So my question to you is, how much do you think this is going to sell for? It's up for sale in 4 days' time. It's a UK auction site. Tempest and me are probably not going to bid on it.
Boy, if I could get a time machine and go back and buy like a dozen copies of that.
Yeah, you'd be okay. You'd be okay, mate. Yeah.
I wouldn't need a job right now.
No, you wouldn't. No.
A dozen copies of Amazing Fantasy 15 is probably better, though, isn't it? Or Action Comics 1.
Yeah, but well, so Incredible Hulk #1, and if you kept it in decent condition, they'd be worth about $800,000 each.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
$800,000 for a comic.
Yeah. So the record sale for a Hulk 1 in a 9.2, which is the highest grade that's ever sold, was $800,000.
Amazing how much it jumps up, isn't it, from a 9 to a 9.2?
Yeah, because then it becomes almost like the one of the top 10 copies in existence. The highest graded copy at 9.4 has never sold.
What is Stan's signature going to add?
Well, that little letter, that's the question, really.
Yeah, being he hasn't signed the comic, because sometimes that detracts from it, doesn't it? But being it's as a letter like it is, I mean, I would have thought that's going to. So, I mean, what was it? The minimum price for the.
So I think about if without this letter,
the
current fair market value of this in with a detached cover is about $8,000.
I should think it'd be around about 12 with the letter, being as he hasn't signed the copy. Because as I said, sometimes
the other thing going for it is it presents really well.
Yeah,
the reason it's downgraded is because of the detached cover. If you slab that, it's going to look fantastic in the slab. It's going to look a lot better.
Have you taken part in many auctions, Terry?
No,
many online auctions.
Not of those sort of prices. No.
I'm going to say.
What do you think, Tempest?
I've seen nutcases at auctions anyway. Yeah. I think it might go up to over 20.
I think that's on the high. I'm going to go $15,000.
Wow.
Oh, it's Compal.
Yeah, it's Compal. It's Malcolm Swift.
It's not Malcolm Swift. It's Malcolm. Shit, I can't remember his name.
Well, he signed it here. His signature's on it.
Who? Malcolm who?
Well, it looks like Malcolm. Yeah. Malcolm Smith?
No, it's not. It's not Swift. I can't remember his bloody name.
It's a nice signature.
Bugger me.
Yeah, he's got a nice signature.
It looks like Smith. It does, but he's not. He's not called Smith.
It looks like a very practiced signature.
Can't remember his name.
There's clearly someone who's.
So what's the prize? Who's going to be the nearest? What prize do we get then, Mark?
Yeah, there's no prize. It's a no prize competition.
Oh, no prize. One of the
problem is it's in the
Malcolm
UK.
Phillips.
In the UK,
Stanley
it's currently sitting at about. I think it's currently sitting at only £2,600, which is what, about $4,000. So it's currently under half of what it would sell without this letter. And typically you don't get those sort of prices in the UK. I said $15,000. I think that's what it would sell for if it was at Heritage, but I'm not sure it's going to get that selling through Compal.
No, surprising didn't take it to Heritage, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like we said, it is a lovely copy because, as I said, there's no chipping on it. And usually you find lots of chipping on those now, don't you? Especially because of the colour of the cover.
Colin thinks he's going to go for £2.50 and a hot dog.
It's always over that anyway.
I think we got low ball.
Hot dogs are about 200 grand, aren't they, these days?
Yeah. Well, they certainly aren't the O2. Yeah.
Yep. Well, mine's a no prize. Mine's a no prize with no envelope.
I'm gonna take another look at my collection now. See if I got any treasures in there that.
Have you got a Hulk, Incredible Hulk #1 in there?
I don't think so. I feel like I would know. I did have it was a Captain America #1. I showed you that, but it was not like the first Captain. It was some
no. It was
later thing.
Yeah, later one. Yeah, a reboot.
Yeah.
Right. I just thought I'd show that. It looks quite interesting. Right, Mr. Tempest. Oh, wait a minute. Darren's waving something at the camera. It's a copy of Battle.
That's a paper comic of Battle, which took over Battle Action, so it merged in Action. Now this is paper. So look, guys, I can do this with this. Carl will be dying now, and Bill's going to be like on the phone soon.
That's just Battle Action, though, isn't it?
This is not Battle Action. It hadn't been. This is Battle Action. It had not yet become Battle Action Force. Classic strip inside Charlie's War. Pat Mills, Joe Colby.
Great
Absolutely
artwork.
Brilliant strip. Very famous. Now then, also, Battle produced annuals. This is the first Battle annual, 1976. Again, full colour and then black and white.
Wow.
Madness.
This Amazing War. That's pretty messed up.
And
but got to indoctrinate them early.
This is the first Action annual.
I had that.
This is so.
Darren. You're just trying to play with our heads this week, aren't you?
So we've got Battle Action Force,
Battle Action.
Action. Why not just Force though? Do you have
I didn't get it for Christmas. I bought it myself.
Or did
I was a bit old yet for annuals.
Did Force spin off from Battle Action Force, leaving them just Battle Action, and then there was Force on its own?
I think I bought them up to about 82. I think I did. I do remember it.
This guy. I'm not sure if he was smiling or grimacing.
Hookjaw's in this one.
Maybe it was a bit of a
You mentioned that, Terry, right? Hookjaw.
Yeah.
Says in '83 it was retitled Battle Action Force.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I had 86.
So there must have been a
I'm
gap
not
because,
100%. I'm not 100% sure that some of them weren't reprints from the comics.
What, the Hookjaw ones?
Well, no, any of them. From 78 and onwards, when I bought them, I swore blind I'd read them before.
Well, it's like Steve said, the budget's got tight and sometimes they did reprints. The early annuals were original.
Yeah.
That's a lot of action.
I don't remember that one. I didn't have that one.
Well, we all know Darren gets a lot of action.
Seeing a lot of action over there, Darren?
That's it. I'm finished.
All right. Well, we've seen your action, and wow, that was a little disturbing.
Tempest. I'm always a bit nervous at this point in the show. Because I never know what Tempest is going to do. It usually shows me something I was bidding on and he won.
Well, I did pull out all my Ultraman figures, but Bill's not here, is he? So there's no point showing. There's no point
you need to save those up for Bill. He's the only one who'd like them.
I think, yeah, because you guys won't be interested. You guys will not be interested in them. So I got.
Oh, look at that.
Sensation Comics #1.
Yeah.
Famous first editions. Oh, Flash Comics #1. Are these from the 70s, Steve?
No, these are. I think these are 80s. They're famous first ones.
What?
Okay.
That's Batman #1? Holy moly!
Yeah.
I am. I think I only need 3 or 4 more for the famous first, and that's all. That'll be all the DC treasuries.
Fantastic.
Those are nice.
In January, the 2 reprints are coming out of the Spider-Man and Superman.
Yeah, I've got all those though.
Yeah. I thought you got the originals, haven't you?
Yeah, me too, Cole. That's the most action I've been in a while.
I got.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cracker. That is a cracker. I have got it, so I'm not too
Talk
jealous.
about action.
Yeah, you don't see issue 2 all that often. I don't think.
No.
There's a bunch of some things I got off some guy off Facebook.
Oh, fun! Look at that.
3 Mouseketeers. That's cracking. Alarming Adventures.
Wow.
Does that come from a comic shop?
Strange position. Peter Pork Chops.
Who's Peter Porkchops? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, we're going too fast. We're going to linger a little longer on these.
He's Pig Iron in Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew.
Huh.
Oh, is he? Is he?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Is that based on the TV series? That one?
Was there like a Peeping Tom thing going on there, or was that a
Oh, no,
glory?
and also,
what was that?
he's in an issue of Zoo Crew as well.
So Tempest, that Outer Limits, is that based on the TV series?
Well, I mean, it's yes and no. I mean, it's called the Outer Limits, but it's not necessarily
Relate
in the same style. Well, I mean, it kind of is. I know you got the Twilight Zone comic. I think it's just to do with Atlas Animal Antics.
Yeah.
Movie
They got a
Town.
couple of nice House of Mysteries.
Oh, that's nice.
Early one?
Got that.
Neat.
50s.
It's a bit faded down at the bottom, but it's
That's an early number, isn't it?
yeah. Oh no, it's this one.
Yeah.
This one's faded down the
What?
bottom.
What numbers were those?
That's 57 and 58.
Those are really early and they're nice. And they're in pretty decent shape as well.
Well,
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Were they 1954, 55?
Yeah, something like
I'd
that.
have to open back up to have a look. But, and then I got not of the same person, but I got some Jerry Lewis comics again.
No, you can keep those. I'm not into Jerry Lewis.
No,
But they say there's no
he's actually got go-go check.
GMP prices on them, so I'm assuming that they.
Oh, he's got go-go checks on his pants.
He's got go-go check boxer shorts on.
Yeah. Tempest, there's no TMP price. Oh, there was a TMP price for that one.
Got a lot of Jerry Lewis
There's
comics.
actually
there.
2
The
TMP
Adventures
prices
of
on that
Jerry
one.
Lewis.
The
Wow.
shillings. There's more than that one.
There you go. That's my lot for this week.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fun stuff. Well, I haven't even
I've got a few more.
Except
I'm
the
assuming
fun
Honky.
but Terry's got him now.
I'm
Or
assuming
Mark's-
Honky D, since you're staying with your relatives, that you haven't got any comics to show us unless they're comic collectors. So I'm going to show you a few more. There's some recent acquisitions. But when my SpongeBob's arrived, I did package them up with some other comics that I bought from the States. These two, I think, complete my collection of Atlas comics. I need to go and check, but I think I now have a complete set of Atlas comics. These are the hardest ones to find.
Oh, cool.
It's Vicky number 3. Now, Atlas Comics ran for only about 18 months. And it had I think I can't remember how many titles, maybe 20 titles. Issues. It's an Archie ripoff, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's like it looks so much like Archie. Or it looks like
it was an Archie ripoff.
Okay, it's just a full-on rip.
None of them got beyond issue 4, and no, Kyle, I just have the comics. I haven't got the magazines. This title here, Vicky, is the hardest to find, especially in the UK. I had to get these issues from the States. I have got 1 and 2 now. I have got 1 and 2, but I haven't got 3 and 4. So I went to the States to get issues 3 and 4, and they're in really good condition. Very, very hard to find. That is issue 3.
You only usually see the same bunch of Atlas comics going around, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. And this is issue 4. And so sort of Betty and Veronica type cover.
But they're both
getting all the kisses.
Yeah,
it's and like the other one's reduced prices down to 25 cents. So yeah, that is really hard to find. As it got towards the end of the company was winding up, the print runs went really, really low. So issues 3 and 4 of these are much harder to find than issues 1 and 2. And this is the hardest title to find. So it's taken me quite a long time to get Vicky. I did. Vicky 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they came with my SpongeBob.
Mark, with those...
Yeah.
I mean, most of the Atlas things were just rip-offs of other things anyway. So that's why they ended, wasn't it?
No. Well, they one of the things Atlas did, and they were the first people to do this, was they gave the creators the rights to what they did. So Marvel and DC, for instance, the creators had no ownership of the characters. Yeah.
No.
So the comic company owned everything. They paid them to do some artwork, and then they didn't own it from then going forward. Atlas, when they set up Atlas, they said to the creators, you can own your creations. So consequently, they did get, they got Neil Adams, they got Bernie Wrightson, they got a number of really good creators who went in and created comics for them because they owned their creations. So they were superhero. I mean, there were rip-offy type things, but they were genuine creations by creators. So they are getting quite valuable now, these Atlas comics. Jack Kirby as well, yeah. Worth seeking out, I think. Then finally, I had a bit of a thing about Wacky Racers, which was my favourite cartoon as a kid. And I managed to pick up some nice Wacky Racers related stuff.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's
cool.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's great. Love that.
That's a great.
When's that from?
That's Gold Key Comics. It's a title called Fun In, and this is starring Dastardly and Muttley. Just think that's great.
What year was that published? I'm going to guess late 60s. I mean, 15 cents.
15 cents. I'm going to go early 70s. Let's have a look.
Is that going to have Stop the Pigeon in that one then?
71.
Well, it's got the Chicken Flyboy of Vulture Squadron.
It looks a little more late 70s, but it's so cheap. I just
15 cents. That puts it.
Yeah, I'm right. We're both about right. It's 1971. So it's early 70s.
My vintage then. It's as old as I am.
Chicken Flyboy
is in better condition than me.
It's survived better than you.
Yes, I'm afraid it has. But I haven't been
pretty
decent plastic.
I'd forgotten about this cartoon. It's the Wolf. Do you remember this one with the sort of sheepdog and the wolf?
Yeah,
I remember that. I don't. That's new to me.
Yeah. So that's Fun In.
Well, folks, I probably better. I think this is about wrap up time anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We're just about to wrap up.
Okay.
Well, I just need to blow your mind before.
That's a nice one.
That's a cracker.
Let's stop.
Wacky races, good stuff.
Another wacky races.
Fun.
And then finally, just because I think it came with one of the wacky races ones, Magilla Gorilla.
Oh yeah, I remember Magilla Gorilla. Yep,
That's it.
Cool. Oh, that's great. That brings back some fun
Right,
memories.
I've got to blow your mind before you go.
All right.
Are you ready for this? Can we go big,
It's
Mark?
action GI Joe special.
I want to see Just Force. I want to see the.
Well, I ran downstairs just to have a look in the garage, and I have got a really nice set of Battle Action, but I couldn't find any Battle Action Force. So I just had a quick look in the box of leftover crap from Frank Dobson. Frank Dobson to the rescue.
There it is.
Mark, if you nice one. Right, so look, Battle Action Force, and this is from 14th of April, 1984. And it solves the mystery. It solves the mystery of the night. So this is that's a Johnny Red, that's a battle strip. So let's see if we can go through it. Johnny Red. Okay, so look here now. Carl's got a freak because I just folded it behind. Right, new recruits wanted for Action Force, and there, down there is Baron Ironblood. That was the chief enemy against Action Force.
Yeah.
And there's Action Force story, and this gives away the branding. Can you see? It's Action Man related, not G.I. Joe.
Which was G.I. Joe?
Well, Action Man is a brand that wasn't used in the States. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Action Man's our version of G.I. Joe.
Action Man's our version of G.I. Joe.
Just like Action Force is technically our version of.
And the centre spread story in colour.
G.I. Joe as well, isn't it?
So it's to support the Action Man figures.
So there you go. But once that invaded, once the toy branding invaded Battle, this comic became really shit because it only held on to Johnny Red, Charlie's War, and maybe one other battle. So it became dominated by the toy stuff. And then once the toy stuff left it, I'm not sure how long I'm not sure even if it survived much longer than this, and became something else. I think it might have gone into, I'm going to hazard a guess at maybe Eagle, because Charlie's War actually finished. The story finished, but then it started up again. I think because Charlie's War was a First World War story. I think it started up, and it ran for years from like 1978 till about 1984 or 5, and they actually brought it to a close. It was a beautiful close, but then they started it up again, and I think they started it in World War II, but it was they couldn't get the same writer. And so it was just a real bland version of the same thing, and it didn't do things any good. I think it ended up being finished in Eagle, so Battle ended. But anyway, there's the one I was talking about. Thanks, Steve. Now I have read all of the Charlie's War stuff because it's available at some of these free online websites. You can read the whole stuff, and the Charlie's War is absolutely fantastic.
It is good.
One of the best, if not the best, comic story I've ever read.
Wow.
I recommend it.
High praise.
Right, guys, I think that's it for tonight. We've been on for a couple of hours. I think that's long enough. Thanks to everybody for joining. Congratulations to Anthony M, who probably is completely unaware that he has just won a £200 comic.
Nice work.
But I do need to work out how to find him because we only got him because he joined in last week's show. So I haven't got any contact details for him. So if anybody knows Anthony M, please drop me details. Otherwise, JSS can't remember his second name.
Brooklyn.
JSS Brooklyn is going to win it. So I'm going to, if I haven't found Anthony M in the next week, JSS Brooklyn is going to win it. Right, that's it, guys. Thanks all for joining. We will see you next week. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.